We were here to feel the news with you. And I don't know about you, but I sure have felt it. Tonight is our final broadcast from the Ed Sullivan Theater. This isn't goodbye, it's see you later. Yes.
Well, there you have it. The final episode of The Late Show with Stephen Colbert on CBS had aired last night, pulling just under 7 million viewers, his most watched weeknight episode of all time. The TDS-ridden Democrat mouthpiece somehow didn't mention President Trump's name at all, unlike every other show. Instead, signing off by telling viewers that he will miss feeling the news, as you saw with them singing along stage with Paul McCartney from the Beatles. President Trump reacted to Colbert's last episode, writing on Truth Social. Colbert is finally finished at CBS. Amazed that he lasted so long. No talent, no ratings, no life. He was like a dead person. You could take any person off the streets and they would be better than this total jerk. Thank goodness he's finally gone. Adding this, Stephen Colbert's firing from CBS was the beginning of the end for untalented, nasty, highly overpaid, not funny, and very poorly rated late-night television hosts, others of even less talent to soon follow. May they all rest in peace. All right, Trump going scorched earth right there on Stephen Colbert. The president's post kind of upset CNN's Brian Stelter, if you care about that guy, which most of you don't, I know, who claimed that Trump is celebrating the loss of jobs.
So that's the president cheering the loss of American jobs. About 200 staffers will be out of work now that the Late Show lights have been turned off.
Yeah, job loss here. Trump's not celebrating that. He's happy to see a multimillionaire Trump deranged late night host lose his show. Plus, people in TV, you know, they get let go all the time, right? Extremely common. Stelter would know that. As the liberal media pundits like Stelter mourn the loss of Colbert's show, Stephen says he feels joyful, actually.
This show, I want you to know and you to know, has been a joy for us to do for you. In fact, we call this show the Joy Machine. If you choose to do it with joy, it doesn't hurt as much when your fingers get caught in the gears.
Joy. Where have we heard that before? Well, take a look.
We ran. And the way we ran it, with enthusiasm and joy in our fight for America's future. Hard work can be joyful work.
Why they all use that word joy all the time, the Democrats. Kamala's concession classic. But the liberal press isn't feeling joy. They are devastated over this happening, as I said on the show last night. The liberal media in mourning over Colbert's show ending. Left-wing outlet Daily Beast isn't happy with Rob Finnerty or I. Take a look at that. Furious MAGA hosts meltdown at Colbert finale frenzy. Newsmax host Bob Brooks took the chance to slam Colbert on Thursday, calling him a Democrat mouthpiece, posing as a late-night comedian, adding the liberal media is all in mourning over his show ending. Yeah, that's all true. That's what it is. That's it. Here's another example from the highly heartbroken Hollywood Reporter. As the late-night show comes to an end, Stephen Colbert's sincerity will be missed most of all. Morning Joe did their take on it as well. Joe himself, he wasn't there. They had a cast of other people. Trust me, they were all upset as well. Here, take a look.
Stephen is an architect of the culture. We're going to miss him, miss his insight. For those who say, oh, he was too political, too partisan, you know, always worry when they come for the comedians.
A little bit depressing for members of the media and people who believe in free speech.
Stephen Colbert was such an amazing and he is such a talented man.
Yeah, amazing at just taking a crap all over the president of the United States. If that's a talent, that's what he did. Look, this is what I actually think. I think he acted like a child. The guy never took accountability. You know, when people lose a job, one like that especially, maybe there should be some self-reflection. You know, where did I go wrong? Maybe I screwed up. Why is the company getting rid of me? That's what I would do. And that's what most normal people would do as well, you know, adults. He blamed everyone else like a kid would do. That is a child's reaction.